Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, I am Penge, and welcome to Castle Woodwarf 2, a game that puts us in charge of a kingdom of dwarves, and you know the type. They're rowdy, beer swilling, big beards, even the ladies normally use axes, those sorts of dwarves, the classic fantasy sort of Tolkien-esque dwarves, and we are tasked with keeping the city of Woodwarf safe, which makes sense, and also our dragon, because for some reason we have a dragon. We have one of those. I'm not entirely sure how we've got a dragon or why we're defending it, because that dragon there looks pretty capable of defending itself. It looks well able to look after itself, doesn't it? It looks a little bit big and scary. So it's part resource gatherer and part sideways 2D combat. So we gather resources above ground, which is kind of unique for dwarves, because normally dwarves are associated with, mining and caves and dungeons and stuff like that. But then we do indeed do battle below ground, which is a little bit more befitting a sort of dwarven game. And it looks like an interesting sort of mix of styles there, with the fighting below ground, gathering resources above ground. I thought it was worth having a little look. As always, if you are interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below, and we were given a key to this by the devs, which is very kind, so thank you very much, devs. I think let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's just get on with it. Let's defend Woodwarf and also our dragon. Okay, there's a world map with what looks like a number of different locations on it, but the only one we can go to is just here, and I get the feeling that something is hinting we should start just here. I noticed there is a shop, and there is an upgrade button. Let's do this first, though. Let's go to here. So, 1 Durn Loom. What does that mean? What does that mean just there? Is that the name of the place? So, level number 1 is called Durn Loom. Let's have a go at this then. So, select difficulty. Okay, normal, hard, easy. Let's put it on normal. Normal difficulty. You can change it any time. Okay. Campaign mode, please. So, slime trouble. Green slimes have flooded the cavern below our village. We have to protect our home and the egg. Oh, the dragon starts off as a little egg in the campaign mode. Okay, right. Let's go for this one. So let's see what we do. So we've got ourselves a tent above the surface here. So, okay, here's a cave. I think baddies come in through the cave. And over here is a little kind of, is it a camp with a treasure chest and an axe? So we've got to buy a gatherer for 5 gold. Looks like we've got 50 gold and we can hold 10 people. And there we go. There's the classic dwarf. He's got a big beard. He's tied it off in 2 nice points. So let's buy a gatherer. They pick up valuable resources. Okay, so this guy is getting what looks like, that was a carrot, was it? That was some food from the ground. Okay, buy another one. Will do. Dwarves love to eat. Keep food levels up. Okay, right, so those two are going to go round with their big white dwarven beards, almost like Santa Claus. They're going to go around and gather resources. Buy a hammer dwarf. Okay, we're buying a hammer dwarf. Food storage is displayed at the top of the screen. So that's our food. Gotcha. And here is the egg. So this thing we need to keep safe. Okay, so buy one more. We've got 30 monies left, so let's buy another one. And now they're just going to sort of sit about in here, are they? So where are the two? Well, the other one's behind this sign, I think. So call enemies earlier. So we can wait 50 seconds for the first wave, or we can just summon them now. If we do that, it looks like we get some money. Okay, so now these guys are going to fight. So I assume, can we control them or not? It's a little bit tower defense-esque then. So this guy's going to take the brunt of it. This guy's going to take a big load of damage, but then once they get through him, they're going to go to this guy and he's then going to start fighting. Let's hire another one of these then, just to make sure that we're okay. And can we also hire another gatherer? Because why not? You can never have too much food. Let's summon the baddies then, so we get an extra 3 gold for summoning them earlier. There are now an awful lot of little slunts. Can we control the people? Can we tell them to do anything? No, right, that guy has fallen. He got properly beaten up there. That was a little bit harsh on him. There you go. They've taken care of it. Let's get another one in. And, can I dictate where you stand? I like the way he's dragging his hammer on the floor, as though it says too heavy for him to lift. Right, so he now has taken up the mantle of being first. So let's summon the slimes again. It's only the 3 out of 3. So this should be fine. I suspect he might well be a bit dead. He is being very much ganged up on. He's probably going to go down, and he just survived. And a big burly dwarf chap has appeared with an axe, and the challenge has been unlocked, and we got 6 shiny blue jewels. Okay, so that's the first level done. Okay, I'm fine with that. So now I notice that we have got shiny blue jewels just here with the shop. So what can we buy from the shop? The gem shop. We can buy some strawberries. or an eggplant, or some potatoes. Okay, this presumably unlocks things that we can use later on. What's that, the top thing? A crazy dwarf? Oh, that sounds brilliant. I want to save up 200 to get a crazy dwarf. I mean, who wants a fire mage or an elf or a rogue elf or dragons when you can have a crazy dwarf? Okay, can't afford anything there. What about upgrades? What can we do with these? We've got 3 stars. Is that because we got 3 stars on the level? Okay, so can we buy anything? Can we buy anything? Okay, so these start with... okay, so that looks like we can buy that. By the look of it, double efficiency, looks like it costs 1 star. So gatherers can carry 2 items. So can we click on that? We spend our stars like this. Okay, stronger warriors might be useful. Start the game with a baby dragon. Oh, that sounds adorable. I want a baby dragon. Oh, I see. You work your way all the way up to here, and if you've got all this, you can have a dragon beast. Start with a dragon level 3, hotter fire. Oh, yes, because everyone needs fire that's hotter than normal fire, and the best cooldown. Or field maintenance. Veggies and trees grow more often. I quite like the idea of sorting out our kind of basics first. So the gatherers can hold more stuff. Let's now make sure that more stuff grows, so the gatherers can actually get that stuff. And then, should we keep that one? Let's keep this one, because we can have 20 dwarves max. I don't know how many we can have now. Was it 10? I think we'll be okay. Okay, let's go to Fel Kuldor. The blob infestation is larger than we expected. We will need some crossbows for this one. And it looks like we have got red slimes. They are blobbier than usual. I like that. So greens are your usual blob. Red ones are a little bit blobbier. Oh, I like that. I like the use of the word blobbier. You don't see the word blobbier enough these days. Okay, now we've got ourselves a lumber dwarf. So you look different. Magic trees bring the best income. A magic tree? Right, then we need a gatherer to actually pick up the wood and stuff. Grow the dragon. Oh, so now we need to spend 30 monies to grow the dragon. And there is the dragon. Press and hold to move, or use the arrow keys. Oh, the little baby dragon moves about. I mean, he doesn't look much cop right now, but okay. Right, we've got a new unit. Okay, do you want me to click on the new unit by any chance? Okay, so you're a crossbow dwarf. I feel like we should also get in a proper fighty dwarf as well. We should get you in. Okay, let's summon in one of them as well. Right, okay, now let's call the baddies. So 4 extra gold. Now he's going to... Oh, look at that. He's shooting at them already from range. That's brilliant. So he's picking them off before they even reach our guy here. It's a good job we did buy somebody else, because he would have been completely mugged otherwise. Let's actually get another one of those in, just in case. And another one of them. Let's get some defense in. There we go, just in case something bad happens. Okay, right. Summon some more baddies. It's only 3 waves again. There's quite a lot of enemies coming in this time, but... 2 lots of crossbow bolts firing at them. They're being picked off before they even get to us, look. And then we've got these 2 here, who can hopefully do some fighting. Boom. And yeah, they're doing a grand job. They're doing a grand job. They're just picking them off. Right, in come the tricky red ones, however, which could be a bit of a problem. Let's get another one of them in, just in case they fall, because the red ones are in and they look troublesome. And we'll get another crossbow dwarf in as well. We've got enough money. Another crossbow dwarf. 4 crossbow dwarves should be sufficient, you would have thought. 30 enemies, but we're just gonna be firing at them constantly, look. We'll get another crossbow dwarf. Let's get another one of those. That's the maximum amount of dwarves we can have right now, but the crossbow dwarves are doing a supremely good job. There you go, and that guy just boshes them on the head. Sorted. 9 shiny jewels. A challenge is unlocked, but we can now spend gems. We can get ourselves bombs. We can get freeze potions. I was going to say, can we get strawberries? Are we able to get strawberries? Because that sounds nice. Trout. We can unlock trout. This is an unusual type of game. I don't think I've ever played a game where you unlock trout before. There we go. Freeze potions, freeze world, gold, more cash, money, currency. You got it. What's that? Like a spell? Like a one-off sort of spell? It looks like these have got sort of a usage underneath them. What's that? Hearts. Additional hearts will help you gain more stars at the end of a city or to stay alive. That sounds like a very beneficial thing. Can we have a heart? That would be good. Oh, I see. So these are just generic. These are things that we can just total up. So if we got 10 hearts, then we get more stars at the end and we can stay alive longer. Oh, okay. I don't want to freeze potion. I think we'll save that. We'll save that. However, can we get ourselves an upgrade? We've got 4 of these now. Build a fountain that brings gold. Yes, absolutely. Yes, bring a fountain that provides gold, because that sounds brilliant. And we'll start the game with a baby dragon, because it costs 30 gold to hatch that egg. So we might as well spend our remaining 2 points on removing that cost. So now we've got ourselves the baby dragon when we start. Okay, so 3 stars there. Okay, let's go down here to whatever this place is called. Tor Helm. Fresh fish. Maybe we should try fishing after dealing with these underground threats. Oh, and I could have unlocked trout, and I did not. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so 2 blobs, and also a rat. Another new enemy type here. Okay, right, so into the campaign. Buy a fisher dwarf. Oh, there's all sorts of different types. You need fish and veggies to keep dwarves happy. Gatherers pick up the fish. A new unit. Some sort of dwarven wizard. Okay, a dwarven spellcaster. And special items. Okay. We've got ourselves some bombs then, have we? Okay. Right, what do we do with the bombs then? I'm not entirely sure what we do with the bombs, but okay. How much gold have we got? 33. Right. Get a crossbow dwarf. Do we want to get another crossbow dwarf? That is the fountain that's just producing gold. That's wonderful. That's just going to sit there and merrily just produce gold. That is brilliant. Okay, let's get ourselves one of them and one of them. We'll get ourselves some defense. We will summon the monster, so 2 extra gold. Oh, and the wizard is absolutely on it. The little wizard dwarf is just firing magic. Oh, actually, not very quickly. Oh, he's healing. Did he just heal somebody? Let's get another wizard dwarf down there. That sounds like a good plan. They're just absolutely beating the pants out of these things. Okay, this is wonderful. Yeah, they're just picking them off nice and easy. This is wonderful. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of veg. Okay, right, we need some more stuff up there, I think. Let's get another one of you and another one of you. So another fisher dwarf, another vegetable gathering dwarf, because we seem to be using our resources and not replenishing them very well. There we go. Yeah, because we've got these guys down here doing all the fighting, and we've got one more dwarf. Let's get another one of these. Let's get another one of those. There we go. So we'll get another crossbow dwarf who's gone up the front there. Okay, what does that do then? We can do a heart and heal up or something? Okay, that just heals up all our people, does it? Is that it? And that allows us to upgrade the dragon for 40 gold. I don't want to do that. I think we're okay with all our people here. Let's summon some more monsters for an extra bit of sort of free gold, essentially. Look at that. These things aren't even getting anywhere. They're just getting completely annihilated before they even reach us. It's brilliant. The wizard ones are great. Okay, we might want to start thinking about upgrading the wizard ones if we can. Right, the rats are just being completely annihilated. Here come the blobs. We'll just start the countdown again. Yeah, we'll just bring the next lot in. We're doing pretty well, to be fair. Quite a number of rats coming in now. But again, they're not even making it to our warrior guy here with the big sort of hammer thing. They're just being all beaten up as they come through the door. There's not that many left. And that got us an extra gem jewel thing as well. And I think this poor blob is the last one. Big burly dwarf. 11 monies. That's lovely. Okay, new item. Right, we're gonna unlock trout because I want trout. Because that's a thing that I now want to have. We have unlocked trout, everybody. It's that sort of a game. Okay. Now that spent our heart. So it's not a thing that we then just get and then we can always it tops back up to 1 every time. We chose that heart and then we spent the heart. Okay, right. I'm with you on that. Right, now I think we need to upgrade this now. I think we need to go to a mud house. I think we need to get some more dwarves. So 20 dwarves maximum we can now have. That's wonderful. What else can we get? Leveling the dragon. The dragon costs less gold. Stronger warriors. Or start the city with more gold. Let's get all of the tier 1 upgrades. Let's get stronger warriors. There we go. That makes sense. So all the tier 1s are done. And now where are we heading over? We are heading over toward Myrn De Rim. It was goblins. It seems that the goblins are responsible for the blob infestation. We're going to have to deal with them. And there are the goblins. They're quite quick. They've got a speed of 8. Oh, but the rats have a speed of 10. But they do have quite a lot of hit points. They've got 20 hit points. Okay, right. Well, let's have a go at this then. Let's go and kill us some goblins. Okay, grow more veggies is an option that's just appeared for 10 gold. Grow more trees. Stop making me spend all my money. I want to have some money left behind, please. Right, grab you. That thing is generating a nice supply of gold anyway. We'll get ourselves a fisher dwarf. And we'll have a choppy sort of dwarf as well. And now we just need to wait for some gold to start clocking up. Because we've got 40 seconds left And at some point, we are going to get attacked. So, yeah, well, in that time. So we need to get ourselves a bit of defense in. So let's see. Can we get any more than that? I want to get a wizard in because they seemed very, very capable. Okay, so grab a wizard. And I would like to get another warrior in. Just to stand in front of the wizard. Because I imagine the wizard is quite squishy. They stereotypically are. Right, okay. Get you in. Stand in front of our wizard friend, please. You go up front because you're big and tough. Right, call them in. Couple of extra gold for it. And boom. Oh, the wizard's frozen that one. That was wonderful. Right, the guy is actually going to have to get into action. But he's got his wizard friend behind him. And yeah, I think we'll be okay. If the wizard could fire a little bit quicker, that would be nice. We need some more wizards, really. Let's get another wizard. And then I wouldn't mind a crossbow dwarf as well. Just as a bit of support there. Another bit of support just to help our poor guy up front here, who is bearing the brunt of everything. Oh, he's looking a bit weak. He's looking a bit beat up. Okay, right, that's gone. We've survived the first wave. Now it's 4. 4 waves as well. Okay, right, what can we do? We can get ourselves... Let's get another gatherer, because there seems to be a lot of veg to gather. We've not quite gathered a lot. We've got plenty of food and fish, though. So now the rest, I think we can spend... Let's get another one of you. And another one of you, and one of you. There we go. Because now, because of our upgrade, we can have 20 dwarves in this area at one time, which is brilliant. We'll have another one of you as well. And another one of you. Because we can, because we've got enough resources. Right, summon the baddies. Let's see how we deal with these. So again, right, this guy might fall. The guy at the front might die. But I think we'll be okay. Right, here come the goblins. Oh, the goblin got an arrow stuck right in his head. And then that was it. Another arrow came in and just killed him, or magic or something. Yeah, the goblins are not even getting to our front guy. They're not even reaching him. Such is the power that we've got coming in behind. Okay, we'll have one of them and one of them. We are running low on food. We are running low on the food. Okay, let's get another gatherer in. See if we can gather any more food. And also, let's do that. Let's use the spell and grow some more food. Yeah, we need better veg. Hang on, let's just do this. Let's just get the wave sorted. What happens if we do run out of food? What happens then? I'm not entirely sure. Do all our troops fade away or what? Let's try and get this done really quick. Because that is coming down. That is... Oh, it's ticking down very, very slowly indeed. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's flashing on and off. It's implying that maybe we've overspent on our military down here. Okay, this could end. Because all our troops are going to starve. Right, we've got no food left. Okay, let's just call the next ones in. Now, I don't know what happens now. Do we lose a person? Do we lose anybody? Do they perform less effectively? I don't know. We have a food. It's gone again. I think we're just about surviving. He might die. The guy at the front might die, which would certainly, ease our food woes a tiny bit. There's a lot of goblins coming in, but yeah, they are absolutely dealing with it fine. Oh, there's a gazillion monsters coming in. Yeah, we're being beaten up a little bit. This guy's doing a very good job, and he's got the support in at the back. In just come a load of goblins. They will just be slowly picked off. And boom. Sorted. Okay, did we do okay? 32 monies from that. Crikeys. Did we get 3? Yes, we did. Okay, let's go to the shop. Let's do this. Let's get strawberries because they're a veggie value of 2, which means that when we collect them, there'll be more food across the top. So let's get that in. That's 10. And can we get pine tree as well? Oh, a big fiery thing. What's that? A chain explosion? Oh, no, that's fine. Let's get ourselves a pine tree as well. What are those things? Oh, they're the characters. Yeah, we can't do that quite yet. And then let's get... Do we want to spend it on that? I think we'll keep our 18 monies. I think we'll keep the 18 monies. What can we upgrade to now? 25 dwarves adds a crate to defense. Don't know what that means. It sounds like it might be useful. Veggies and trees grow very frequently. That could be useful. A level in the dragon costs less gold. Cheaper army. Monks healing. Range is doubled. That sounds very useful indeed. And start the city with more gold. It's either veggies and trees grow more frequently or a cheaper army. That could be very, very handy. How about... let's get this. A cheaper army sounds like a good thing to have. Okay, right, and then move on to the next. I see, right, okay, so campaign mode, cowards. Goblins using slingshots is a rare sight indeed. The blue ones are ranged goblins. Okay, right, well, do you know what? We'll have enough crossbow dwarves to take care of them, I would think. Ooh, the sky is orange here. It's orange and dramatic. Okay, so right, get those 2 things in. Get a couple of those in. Okay, so a fisher dwarf, a gatherer dwarf, a tree chopping dwarf. It's all looking good. It's all looking absolutely fine. So now, yeah, look, so they're grabbing extra veg here, which should be topping that up quite nicely indeed. We do need some defense, so let's get a bog standard one in. And now look, instead of 10, they're now 8 gold to summon. That's very handy indeed. Okay, yeah, so you're a bit cheaper to actually get in. Okay, that's good. We wouldn't mind... When am I getting another ranged one in? Let's get you in when we can. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Right, get that in. And now we just need another dwarf, I think. I think we need one more. It's only 3 waves. Let's get one of these sort of wizardy dwarves in. Let's get you in, because you're quite good. I would like to get another ranged dwarf in before they come in. I don't know if it's going to happen. Yes, it is. Right, okay. Get another ranged one in. Here they come. Just summon them in. It's fine. 33 enemies. I think we'll be okay. Most of them got picked off before they even got to our guy at the front there. Pick another ranged dwarf just there. And in come the regular goblins. We haven't seen any of the blue ranged combat goblins yet. That goblin did go blue, but only because he was frozen. There we go. Look. There's one using a slingshot, but he got blown up. He got turned into ice, he got completely frozen, and then got blown up. Wonderful. Yay, go dwarves. Okay, it's looking pretty good at the minute. Let's get another ranged dwarf in, just to actually get a bit of firepower from distance. That's looking very good. Get another gatherer dwarf, because there looks like to be quite a lot of stuff that we're not able to gather. There's loads of resources that we're not able to actually get yet. So there you go. Yeah, look, we'll get another gatherer dwarf as well. And another one of the range ones. And another wizard. There we go. Loads of them. Right, now summoning some baddies. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're just going to get completely beaten up. These are the blue ones. So they are the range goblins. But they're hardly even getting through the door. There's just this massive volley of firepower coming at them. Yeah, that's refreshingly simple, isn't it? Let's get ourselves another gatherer dwarf. There's wood over here that they could be gathering. There's plenty of wood and stuff. I assume the wood makes gold. Yeah, so the wood generates gold. Yes, because of the magic forest. We've got loads and loads of stuff. What happens if we upgrade the dragon? The dragon just... Can we upgrade it again? Oh, it actually looks more like a dragon now. It looks more like a little green dragon. Can it do anything? Does the dragon do anything? I'm not entirely sure. Let's get a... Do we need another person? Because we are going through food quite rapidly. Let's use that. Generate some stuff. Let's actually just get this last wave out of the way. Let's get the wave out of the way. I mean, does the dragon do anything? I know we're supposed to protect the dragon, but does it blow fire on them or anything? Doesn't seem to do anything, does it? Can we click an attack? No. I don't really know why we need the dragon to be bigger. Unless when you get the dragon to maximum size, it's then able to do something. I don't know. I mean, our guy at the front's doing a pretty sound job. Let's get another one in. Just so he can get in the way. Just in case anyone comes through. So he can take a bit of the brunt of the damage rather than our sort of wizardy guy there. Oh yeah, okay, right, we are suffering a little bit here. Suffering a tiny bit. Let's move the dragon back out of the way. I think we'll be alright though. I think we've picked those off and those guys will die. Last goblin to deal with. Boom and down. One... What? Out of food. Really? That goblin is dead. That goblin is dead just there. Get better fish in the gem shop. That goblin's dead. He's dead. That was not a defeat. We got 26 for losing. Did we? We never did. Okay. We can afford to buy some better fish. Let's get a red fish then. Or an eggplant. Yeah, we ran out of that before. Oh, okay. I thought we just finished that one, but clearly not. Okay, well, let's try again then. This is looking much better. So, yeah, I realised actually that last time we must have run out of fish, which is why the little message that pops up said, oh, yes, you can upgrade the fish you get using your gems. And, of course, I then went ahead and upgraded the veg side of things. But we've got ourselves 2 fisher dwarfs now, so they're dealing with it pretty well. They're dealing with it okay. And this is the last wave of enemies. We've got a gazillion of these sort of crossbow dwarves, just absolutely obliterating anything that comes through that door. So whatever, they're not even getting through the door. Look, there we go. That was much better. That was much more efficient. Okay, 3 stars, which is wonderful. What should we upgrade to now? How about veggies and trees grow more frequently? Particularly the trees, because the more trees we chop down, the more gold we get. So we'll have a bit of that, and then we can either have leveling the dragon cost less gold, not so fussed, start the city with more gold, or explore the lost secrets of the lake. we might do that later. Let's do this first. Let's start the city with some more gold, and then we will do this one. We'll upgrade the value of the fish. Its red colour makes it look so sophisticated. I'll see myself out now. That's what the comment says. Just there. That's what the little sort of thing says. So I'll have that. Oh, we can't afford that. What am I getting? The maple tree for 25. Okay, that's fine. Right, on to the next. Where is the next? Oh, it's down here. We've kind of moved back down this way. Kilgran. This doesn't sound very nice. So we've got a regular goblin. And then an armoured goblin. So sewer filth. Who's nastier, goblins or rats? They seem to like each other's company, though. So we've got regular goblins, armoured goblins, rats, and red slime. Okay, do you know what? We'll be absolutely fine. We've got this nailed now. Right, couple of fisher dwarves. So 2 of those, 2 of these. So 2 of the gatherers, that's fine. We've still got plenty of gold going on. That's great. We'll get a couple of those down here. So a couple of defence. So a crossbow one and a shooty one. Don't go too far up the front, shooty one. The whole point is you stay at the back. We'll get a wizardy one. And we'll get... That should be alright for now. Have we got a wood chopper one? No, we haven't. Okay, yeah, let's get a wood chopper one so we can chop the tree down. And then we'll get ourselves another one of them. And then we'll summon the monsters in. Because this shouldn't be too tricky. He's quite far forward. Quite far forward is our guy here, but that's fine. He's got a critical hit. That's lovely. Right, yeah, they're being picked off quite nicely. We'll get another crossbow dwarf in. Just fire another couple of bolts in. Yeah, this wave isn't going to be too tricky. 4 waves, though. 4 waves. You need to be aware of that. And the fish. Oh, yeah, look at that. The fish is absolutely fine. It's the other food that's potentially going to go down the veggie side of things. We'll have to have a look at that. Right, get another one of them in because he's looking a little bit worse for wear. Our guy at the front is looking a tad poorly. Okay, we've got 52 monies. Right, grab 2 of them. Put both of those in. That'd be lovely. And let's get ourselves another crossbow dwarf. Because they're quite useful. So they can just sort of fire away. Right, summon them in. Bit of free gold. Another crossbow dwarf. Brilliant. Can we get another crossbow dwarf? Let's get ourselves another gatherer. To hopefully gather some veg. And we'll conjure up some more veg as well. Because we're running low on that. And we're not even at the end of wave 2. So we need to make sure that that looks good. Otherwise the game will end, as we just saw. And that would be embarrassing. If we ran out of vegetables, that's going to be a terrible way to end the game. Okay, so he's got some veg. How much does that put back in? Oh, loads. That puts loads in. There's quite a lot of monsters coming in all at the same time. Our poor guy at the front is going to get beat up. We'll summon another one. We will also... summon. Let's grab ourselves a wizard and a long range or crossbow dwarf. Bring all the monsters in. Do that again. And then summon in... we're at 20 out of 20. That's it. We can hold no more dwarves. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. These guys are just being minced even before they get through the door. Which is wonderful. Okay. Do you know what? We've not really looked at what goes on up here. I like the way the fisher dwarves do a bit of fishing. They just lob their fish onto the floor. They just literally throw them through the air onto the ground. And then they just go away. They just sort of wander off and go and do... Look, the fish comes in. Then the fish just sits there. And the gatherer dwarves have to go and get them. Veggies are looking a bit low. Let's use 20 of our gold. This is 40 of our gold to conjure up some more veg. Because if that goes down to nothing, we will lose. No matter how we do down here. Okay, it looks like we're doing pretty well against our enemies. So let's just keep that going. I think we'll be okay. I think by the time we've dealt with 50 enemies, that veg counter is not going to be down to here. So it's all looking pretty good. Oh, look at that. Loads of veg just went in. Yeah, it'd be absolutely fine. So, yeah, just picking them off. Can't say... Oh, someone must have died. I assume the guy at the front has now died. Let's get ourselves another sort of wizard dwarf. Why the heck not? Let's fire him into combat. And, yeah, they're not even getting anywhere near. They're just being killed at distance. The combination of the long-distance sort of crossbow dwarves and the magic guys is just immense. It's just huge. 36 lovely monies. Challenge unlocked. Let's go to the shop and unlock the maple trees. So apart from the wood, we now have access to syrup for our breakfast table. Lovely, that's nice. So we'll have a bit of that. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Upgrade-wise, what have we got? 3. We've only got 3. We might want to get a wooden cottage. 25 dwarves now we could have at the top end of that. That could be useful. Adds a crate to defence. I don't know what that means. I'm not entirely sure what that means. We hide behind a crate? I don't know. We could, however, explore the lost secrets of the lake, which does sound very intriguing. Leveling the dragon we don't really do. Double HP to all warriors. That would be very, very handy. Or the fisher dwarf catches more fish. That would be handy, because that means we could just have one of them, possibly. How about, for now, let's do this. Let's go for the fisher dwarf, catching more fish. So bite the bait, and then we'll have the underwater shrine. Explore the lost secrets of the lake. What does that even mean? I have no idea. Let's go to Allure and find out. Bats, how are we supposed to hit them with our hammers? Ah, they cannot be got by our hammer dwarves who stand at the front. Okay, that's fine. We'll be fine. We get loads of the dwarves anyway, so it's all good. There's a little thing there. There's a little sort of sandcastle in the lake. What is this going to do for us? I do not know. Okay, fisher dwarf, tree chopper dwarf, gatherer dwarf. 2 gatherer dwarves, because that makes sense. Then we'll get a hitty dwarf. Then we'll get... Now, what's that doing? What is that doing? Anything? Is that doing anything at all? And then we'll get that. We'll get ourselves a long-range dwarf. Get a wizard dwarf. Get another long-range dwarf. So get these guys in. Get the support classes in. Get another one of them. And then, when we've got enough for another wizard, I think we'll be okay. Ah, that's generating 5 monies, is it? Is that generating 5 gold? I think it is, and that's generating 5 gold every so often. That's good. Right, summon in some baddies, 45 of them. We should be okay. Hopefully our archer guys can hit the bats. Yeah, they're tricky though, because, yeah, they're not as straightforward. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we need some more archers in to fight those bats. That's precisely what we need. And another wizard and an archer. Get loads of people in. Loads and loads of people. Get a gatherer dwarf in to do some more gathering of the veg and stuff. We'll conjure up some more stuff. Okay, it's looking great for gold though. Right, get another one of the defender ones in, because he is looking a little bit flaky. He's looking like he might be struggling. Up at the front there, get your buddy in. Yeah, we could do with giving them more health. That'd be handy. They could just be all big tanks that sit in at the front. Let's get... I've got loads of gold. Let's get another 2 of those in. There we go. Right, summon some more monsters. 8 gold for that. We'll have another one of them. Thank you very much. And another wizardy thing as well. Why the heck not? All the numbers across the top looking pretty good. Okay. Well, let's sit back and watch them wipe out this wave of enemies. Because, yeah, they're making short work of this. I mean, the bats are just about coming through the door. And then they're just getting trashed. They're just getting completely wiped out. So, yeah, okay. Well, let's make sure they complete wave 2, okay? Okay, that was quite easy. What we'll do is let's get ourselves another gatherer dwarf, because there is stuff at the top here that needs to be gathered, and so they're clearly struggling. And then we'll just summon them in. We'll just summon 35 enemies in for wave 3. Doesn't seem too difficult. I mean, a lot of them have come through at the same time. A lot of the rats did just get through to us, but they are doing a pretty good job of dealing with them when they get to them. And rats must be dead easy for a big, burly dwarf warrior such as you folks. And you know what? Let's just summon the next line. Let's just summon wave 4, because why not? Now, these guys are doing healing, I think, as well. Our wizardy guys are doing healing, which is brilliant. So, yeah, currently this is all we've got to wait for. We've just got to wait for them to destroy the rest of the baddies here. We've got 20 out of 20 dwarves. We can't add any more, unless somebody obviously falls, which they might actually. Maybe we did some of them a little bit early. Maybe I was a bit cocky. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. It looks like the last of them are going down. We've lost 1 dwarf, and boom, sorted. There we go. So, yeah, we lost 1 go right at the very end. Another 38 shiny monies. Let's go to the shop and... Which one do you want to do? Potatoes, trees, tuna. Let's get potatoes. Let's get some lovely potatoes in. There we go. And then upgrade-wise, how about this one then? Double HP to all warriors. That sounds pretty good. Okay, the next level is Myrn De Rim, and the level is titled Medusae. It's obviously not just the goblins behind these assaults. We must persevere, no matter what. And we've got the regular range of baddies, but then there is a new one here, Medusae. Cute, but you shouldn't look at her. Trust me. Now, what's that going to do? Is that going to start freezing our people? Quite a lot of HP, 50. How much have they got? Oh my goodness me. They're not very quick, those things. They've only got a speed of 3. But they have a lot of hit points. So we're going to need a lot of the ranged guys, I think, to just fire at those as they come through the doors. Just absolutely just shoot loads of arrows at them and kill them to death in the face before they even get near our sort of front line. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's have a go at this then. Let's see how we do in Myrn De Rim. Okay, it's got a lovely blue sky here in Myrn De Rim. Okay, right, let's get the basics in. So a fisher dwarf, a choppy dwarf, a gathering dwarf. We'll get those in. Then we'll get a hitty dwarf and a shooty dwarf and a wizardy dwarf. And we'll get another shooty dwarf. Okay, right, and then we want to just maybe get a little bit more defense. A tiny bit more. I'm not really happy with just that sort of setup. So we'll get you... Get another shooty dwarf, and then I think we'll get another guy just to stand here, because they're tougher now. They can absorb way more damage. So we'll get you to stand here. How are we looking for the rest of it? Right, we need another gatherer dwarf, because we've only got one and we're struggling to get the resources into the tent. Let's get a third, and then let's get another wizardy one, and then let's summon in the first wave of baddies. 48 of them, crikey. Right, there's a Medusae thing. Do everything you can to kill it. There we go. We've killed one already. It just sort of sank. It's like a sort of a terrifying floaty jellyfish monster. And is that it? Just one? I thought we were going to see quite a lot. Oh no, there's another one. There's another one. And it has made it utterly nowhere near us. Absolutely nowhere near. Okay, let's get ourselves another couple of dwarves down here. Resources are looking okay. Maybe we could do... Are you going to grab the fish? Yeah, resources, they're looking okay, actually. They're looking okay up there. Let's conjure up some more stuff. Spend a bit of our gold on that. And then we'll get another wizard and another combat-y one, another ranged one, just to pick these things off. Bring the next wave of enemies in. 10 gold. Get ourselves another crossbow dwarf. We might as well. Just so they can keep firing on these things. Yeah, there's quite a lot of Medusas of things are coming in now. There's a lot of the blue goblins as well. Oh, they're firing rocks at us. However, these guys... are now a bit more tanky, so they should be able to absorb a lot more damage, which is pretty good. Get another wizard in, get another ranged combat dwarf in, and that's it. 20 out of 20. It's looking okay for wave 2. We are running low on the fish. We're running low on the fish a little bit. We might just need to get the next wave in, because, yeah, we could run out of fish. Come on, come on. Grab more fish, dudes. Grab more fish. Top that back up. I should go up, because I think the guy running in has got some fish. I didn't go in by very much, did it? Can we get some proper fish? He's running in with some fish. Okay, we might need to hurry this up. I'm a bit worried about the amount of fish we've got. Ah, right, we've lost a person. So let's get us a fisher dwarf and then a dwarf to stand at the front. A front oh my goodness me, the amount of things that are being lobbed. Front defense dwarf, get in. Get another front defense dwarf in, because they are absorbing all the damage. Get another one in as well, just to be the tank, so to absorb all this damage. And another one. My goodness me, the amount of rocks being thrown at us by the blue goblins. Good grief. Okay, bash those things. Okay, that's looking okay. The fish is looking very low. Okay, get the baddies in. Get the baddies in right now. Let's just see what we can do. So, pile in. Just set fire loads of things. Oh, there's many Medusas. There are many Medusas coming in toward us. They're very strong. Oh, the guy's been beaten up. He's being very badly beaten up. We're looking okay for fish. We've got loads and loads of gold. We've got nothing to do with it. We've got no gold because we can't get any more dwarves. Oh, yes, we can. Let's get ourselves another front defense dwarf. Come on, dwarves. Another one. We need to survive this wave. Oh, my goodness me. There's a gazillion of them. There's a gazillion monsters coming in. We're just going to need to keep defending. Let's move the dragon back a little bit. Just out of the way. Is that it, though? Just these 3 to kill. And finish that one off. Come on, come on, come on. Whack it. You, fella, turn around and whack it. It was made of ice. Why don't you just punch it in the head? Is that not done? Oh, there you go. Right. 69 lovely coins. Challenge unlocked. Let's go to the shop. Let's get tuna. Highly nutritious and particularly tasty in a salad. Okie dokie. Unlock that. And then upgrades. So another 3. I think we need this now. I think we need the wooden cottage. Extra 5 dwarves could be very, very handy indeed. So yeah, we'll have that, please. And we will see what this defensive crate thing is all about. Where are we next? There. Okay, we're in... Oh, crikey. Thamgamarum. Oh, there's a new monster. A sickle battle. The attacks are relentless. Surely there are dark forces behind all of this. And we are now having to deal with a Drepanoi. Who goes to war with a sickle anyway? It's a fair point, but you know what? The militia would go to war with a sickle, and bats, and slingshot goblins. Okay, I think we'll be okay. Let's have a little go at Thamgamarum. Oh, and there is an actual crate just in the middle of the room. So I wonder if we hide behind this crate. So let's get the obligatory ones in. So those in, get another gatherer, and then we'll get ourselves a combaty dwarf to stand up front with the hammer, and a ranged one, and a wizardy one. Okay, so does he stand behind that now? Yeah, that must give him some form of defence. And we'll get a couple more of the crossbow dwarves in, because why not? Wouldn't mind another sort of dwarf to go at the front. And then, when we get another wizard dwarf in, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be ready to welcome wave 1. Okay, there we go. Right, we're in. You're standing quite a long way ahead of the defensive crate thing. Are you sure you want to stand there, my good sir? You have just utterly battered the pants out of those blue sickle-carrying things. But now, yeah, you've got the ranged guys. Hang on, let's get a few of the ranged guys in ourselves so we can fire back at them. There we go. Get lots of ranged dwarves in, and like that. And we'll summon the next wave in anyway. We'll get it nice and early, because it's not that difficult. It can't be that difficult, can it? We've got so many ranged dwarves firing at them. All that's looking good. Let's get another fisher dwarf and another gatherer dwarf. That's looking pretty good. We're gathering money from the fountain. We're gathering money from this mysterious thing in the sea. So we don't need another wood-cutting dwarf. Let's get... Do we even need another gatherer dwarf? I don't think we do. I think it's all looking okay. He's gathering veg. That one's gathered the fish, which has topped them up quite nicely indeed. And yeah, we're just absolutely laying waste to them. Okay, let's get another couple of people to do some fighting. How about that then? Okay, we'll summon the next wave in really, really early. This is going swimmingly well indeed. Okay, well, let's see if we can survive until the end of wave 4, because everything else looks pretty good. Veggies are looking good, fish is looking good, so yeah, it's all ticking over quite nicely. Let's see if we can make it to the end. This has been very straightforward indeed. We are in no danger. We didn't even get near this defensive crate thing, and we had so many resources up there. That was very easy, yet we only got 29 jewels from it. Yet we made that look really easy indeed. Okay, fine. Well, there we go. Well, I don't think we've got any... Have we got enough money to spend? Oh, yeah, we have. Let's upgrade to this one. Let's get a Cyanthus tree. Nice and blue. Okay, so yeah, we'll grab one of those, a fancy tree. Upgrade, we've only got 3 of them. Do we want to get this? 30 dwarves max, but it will give us ballista arrows. We could get double coins from the fountain. We could level up the dragon. I mean, I know we're not doing anything with the dragon. We don't need the dragon. Faster respawn times, or respawn times. Monks heal twice more often. That's only one thing as well. Gatherers can carry 5 items. That could be useful. Let's get this, though. Positive energy. That could be really handy. And then we'll have... Let's just have that. Stone Cottage. 30 dwarves maximum. And we get the ballista arrows. So yeah, that'll do. Are they a thing we unlock? Do we unlock the ballista arrows, or are they a thing that we just get given? I don't know. Let's go to Verwarran and see what's going on. Ooh, more ferocious goblins coming in. Orcs. Okay, well, of course, it would be orcs, wouldn't it? It's dwarves. We're going to be going up against greenskins. So we've got orcs, the Drepanoi, and then who are these guys at the back? Lizards. Shouldn't lizards be friendly? However, they have a heck of a lot of range. A proper range of 12. Okay, right, so this level is called Puppet Master. What is the source of all this evil? Who is controlling all these beasts? I don't know. Let's go to the campaign and have a look. Oh, look, it's a proper house. It's a proper little house with windows and a proper door and a tiled roof and everything. That's lovely. Okay, get the basics in. So get those 3 in. Get another gatherer. Get one of those in each. Just standard fare for the start. Another ranged dwarf. Are you going to go past the crate? Yep, you've gone past the defensive crate, you silly thing. And then, yeah, we need to grab a couple more of these, I would say. And then we should be okay. If we can get some more money, that would be great. So, yeah, grab you. And then we've got 15. We'll grab another wizard. Do we want to get another defensive guy in? And then another ranged one, I think, actually. Let's get that. And now I think we're ready. So let's summon in this so we can do ballista arrows. But only once, presumably, and that's not going to go away, is it? That's not going to go away until I actually press that. I don't want to do it now. I don't want to do it now, because it's a waste. Let's just press the button then. Right, boom! And we missed with a lot of them. I think we missed with a lot of them. Is that it? Was that it for the ballista arrows? That wasn't quite as exciting as I was hoping. Was that wave 1? That was rubbish. Okay, well, looks like we might be running a bit low on some of them. So let's do that. Extra Fisher, extra Gatherer. We'll get another Gatherer. And then we'll just get ourselves a couple more defensive units. There we go. Bit of range support. Do you know what? Let's just keep going. How much money have we got? We've got loads of money. Just keep it going. Okay, and now summon them in. There we go. 25 out of 30. I don't think they stand much of a chance, to be fair. We are completely annihilated. Why, when they freeze, do they go... Surely when they're frozen, it's the perfect time to shoot them. When they're frozen, it's the perfect time to take a shot, because that's when it's going to kill them. They're going to explode into bits. But no, okay, look, we're completely annihilating them as they come through the door. Okay, let's get ourselves a load more of them, because that's brilliant. We'll get another one of them in, and then that's 30. We've got 30 dwarves, the maximum amount we can have. I think it'll be fine. I think we'll just absolutely annihilate them before they even get near us. This guy is a little bit scratched, but bear in mind that... Oh, here we go. We need to wait for the enemies thing. There we go. Well, let's just summon the last wave. 55 enemies went down to 54, 53 before they even got through the door. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. Then it's these guys. It's the sort of crossbow dwarves that are the stars of the show, I would say. They're just absolutely trashing whatever comes before them. Okay, well, we'll wait till they've dealt with these enemies. And I rather think they are going to die very easily indeed. Okay, big burly dwarf, only 28 now. Even though we're completely, utterly wiping the floor with them, we seem to be getting less lovely, shiny gems. We don't even need any of these things. Okay, upgrades, 3 more. What's that? 35 dwarves max, double HP to crate, more power to bombs. We haven't even got near the crate yet. We don't even need the crate. Double coins from fountain, knockback, only tank dwarves, or gatherers can carry 5 items. Let's just get that one. Let's improve our gathering ability, shall we? I mean, where are we? How many levels have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No, 7. Only 7 levels left. Well, how about? Because we've kind of got the idea of how this works, but I'm intrigued to see what the last level is. I think we might just power through, and we'll just see what it looks like at the end. I'll just power through to the last level, and then we'll just see what the last level looks like, because things have been going very well so far. I imagine we can get to the end, hopefully relatively easily. I'll put it in air quotes, but it'll be relatively easy to get through to the last level. So yeah, we'll sort of plow on through, and then we'll see what the state of the game looks like at the very end. Okay, so this isn't the last level, but my goodness me, it's getting very, very tough. The difficulty is entirely just ramped up because, we've got these very, very tough enemies here. These tanky enemies that just absorb damage. And the problem is, I feel a little bit like I'm just spamming these poor hammer dwarves just to go to the front, just to absorb lots of damage, for us to then just summon some more. I feel like they're just being kind of, sent to the slaughter almost. I mean, this archer guy is probably going to get beaten up, isn't it? Yeah, because why don't you move backwards, fellas? Move backwards out of the way. Now, one thing I have learned is the value of the dragon, because when the dragon gets to a certain size, it can breathe fire, and that is very useful. We kind of didn't really do much of the dragon up to this point, but yeah, the dragon is actually quite handy. So let's just try and summon in enough of these guys, enough of the sacrificial guys, just to see that they can fight these off. We do need a gatherer dwarf up there and some more veg as well. There we go. Right, and we've got all of 1 second before the next round of baddies comes in. Let's see if we can just actually get some hits on them with arrows. Look, let's try and get lots of arrows in. So get another one of you in, and we need to save up 90 gold. We need 90 gold in order to get our dragon upgraded. Let's also deploy the fancy sort of ballista arrows just to take some of these guys down. Just to cause maximum damage there. But can we get 90? Can we get 90 gold, please? Really, really quickly. Get another one of them, another one of them in. Necessary expenses. Right. Get enough to get the dragon sort of upgraded again. And it should. I think now it can breathe fire. So a little box will pop up here, which allows us to breathe fire. Let's freeze everybody for now as well. We've got a freezing thing, which means that we can keep firing at them. These things are really useful. I hadn't kind of appreciated how useful they were. Oh, we're out of the hammer guys. We need people at the front because they've got the archer guys. They've got the little green sort of lizard archer guys, and they are causing us all sorts of problems. Right, now the dragon can go forth, and look, it can breathe fire on people. Very, very useful indeed. Yeah, I do feel like we do just end up spamming these. I feel like we just spam the poor guys, and then they just get sent to the front to die. Because those sort of knight, skeleton-looking knight things with the purple on them are very tough. They're very, very tough indeed. So let's see if we can just build a bit of a wall against them. There we go. We've actually got a bit of time before the next lot arrive. Okay, right. Build up a force of them. Get another one of them in. How many have we got? 2 more left. Only 2 more. Oh, when we're running out of veg. Right, we need to conjure up some more veg. Because if that goes, then it's game over. No matter what's going on down here. Oh, quick, get more veg. More veg. Quickly. Right, hang on a minute. We need 40 gold. 40 gold, and we can summon up some more veg. Oh, it might all be over because of the veg. Get some more veg into this house. Right, there we go. More veg is on its way. Lovely, lovely fruits and vegetables. Pick them up. And then we're going to get this one as well. That's some lovely aubergines, whatever it is. Right, get the next lot. Okay, we should be fine. However, now down here, because we've been concentrating so much up there, we now need to look down here. Let's get the dragon in. The dragon can do some sort of burning damage on these dudes. Rah, I'm a dragon, I'm setting on fire. And now we have to wait for it to roll round again. Let's freeze everybody for now. Let's give them a bit of a freeze. Just allows us to pick a few of them off. Okay, yeah, it becomes quite tricky now. It becomes a little bit of a case of just kind of churn out the units. Keep churning them out. Do that one. Get the dragon into play again. Dragon should be able to breathe fire momentarily. Right, okay, rah! Breathe fire on you guys. Oh, the dragon took quite a bit of damage. The dragon actually did get hit there. Oh no, we're out of the hammer guys already. We're out of them. Quickly, quickly spam more of them. Put more of them up to the front to get killed very, very easily. Just keep spamming these. How much money have we got? We can get some more out. That's good. Get some more archers in. Get another archer in at the back. Come on, dragon. Do your fire breathing. This could be really useful. Breathe fire now. And that did damage to all of them. Oh, well done, dragon. You just saved the day. Right. We need to completely spam these. And it's only wave 3. So this is wave 4 coming in now. This is very hard. I mean, the difference of difficulty between the previous levels that we've seen and these sort of, maybe this one and the previous one, there's a heck of a lot of difficulty going on. There's a great big kind of learning curve. It's fine. We'll get through it. Right, the dragon can breathe fire again. Let's go and get the dragon to just breathe some flames on things. Rah! What we could do is, oh no, we need some more of these. Quick, 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 or else the archers at the front are just going to get completely murdered. Oh my goodness me, look at this. There's so much stuff. Right, bring the dragon to the back. Keep the dragon alive. Just keep generating these guys. We've got loads of money. We've got loads and loads of money, so we can keep generating these. For how long, I don't know. Can we upgrade the dragon? It'd be good if we could upgrade the dragon. Hang on. Breathe fire, dragon. Oh my goodness me. The dragon just saved everybody. The dragon just actually kept everybody alive. But now we just need to generate a heck of a lot of people. I want to get 140. I want to upgrade the dragon. I want to get the dragon upgraded. Okay, let's see if we can get some more defense in. So yeah, the archers become slightly less useful, as do the wizardy guys. But they do heal you up, don't they, the wizardy guys? I think they're monks. But okay, right. I want to get 140 because we want the dragon to be bigger and better. How many have we got? Right, we've maxed out. Of course, these guys are going to die at the front, so let's generate another one of those. The dragon can go and breathe some fire. Let's actually get the dragon to do that now. So go forth, burn all out. I think it burned lots of the little eyeball things that were coming toward us. That's fine. Oh no, we need to generate some more of these. Right, pause time for a second. Now let us get the dragon. Oh, the dragon's gone yellow. That's got to be a good thing. Keep generating more people. Keep grabbing more people. Yeah, this is going to be very tricky, isn't it? This is going to be really difficult. Up here, everything's looking absolutely fine. Right, breathe fire on them. Breathe fire on things. Then get the dragon to come back. Just spam the hammer, guys. I think they might get through. There's so many of them. There's only 30, 38 or so. Unless, I mean, the dragon breath could be really useful. If we can do that again, that's going to be really handy. We need to finish off. These wizards are casting those eyeballs. That's really irritating. Right. Burn the little red wizardy things. Well, it's going to be a last gasp sort of effort, isn't it? It's going to be a completely desperate effort against these big sort of suit of armour fellas. Right. Another archer might help. Just to fire more at them. Another one of you guys. Just keep churning them out now. Dragon, get your breath back. Get a wizard for some healing. Get another wizard. Generate both of you. Right, get the dragon in. Burn some of you with your fancy dragon breath. Get more of you in. Get a wizard. Get the front guys in again. Come on. There's one left. Is that it? Oh my goodness me. 156 monies we got from that. That is brilliant. Okay. I mean, we've still got 3 more levels to go. But you know what? I think we've seen all we need to see of Castle Woodwarf to get a good picture of how it works and what the game is all about. I know we haven't got to the end. I know we're not at the last level, as I suggested we might be able to get to. But yeah, it's taking quite a long time. It's taking an awfully long time to work through these later levels. And I will admit I am surprised at the sort of jump in difficulty, because up to about sort of here, maybe Myria, it wasn't that tricky. It wasn't that tricky at all. We were able to just plough lots of defence into the bottom there, particularly the archer guys. And yeah, it all seemed fairly easy. I mean, a lot of the times monsters weren't even getting through the door. And then kind of went over to here to the level of level 13, Boraham, and that was very difficult indeed. That was where the difficulty all of a sudden went up to, it wasn't even at 1 notch, it was up several notches, because there were ghosts on that level. There were terrifying ghosts, and these things, as it says there, they disintegrate arrows. So we've got all of these archers. You line up all the archers at the back going, haha, yes, let's fire arrows. And then they just sort of don't affect the ghosts. And the ghosts have got 140 hit points. How a sheet has 140 hit points, I do not know. But yeah, this level was just an absolute step above the rest in terms of difficulty. It was really, really hard. And yeah, we only got 2 out of the 3 stars for it. And then yeah, that it just surprised me. It just seemed to be, yeah, it was like, yeah, you're doing okay. It's suddenly really difficult. And that was the point where the dragon kind of got deployed. It was a bit, okay, we're struggling with this. What's going to be helpful? Oh, the dragon's quite helpful. Well, there we go. If only I'd have known that a little bit earlier. And yeah, some of the upgrades are quite good. I mean, if you look up to the top, you start with the dragon level 3. It's got hotter fire, so I imagine it causes more damage the hotter the fire is, and it's got a really good cooldown rate on the fire breathing, so you can breathe the hotter fire even more often. So yeah, maybe in hindsight, it would have been good to get that dragon, sort of all these dragon sort of tracks leveled up, and then you could have a great big super dragon beast, as it says there, down in the dungeon levels, and that would cause a lot of damage. But yeah, I think we did okay. I know it's not the end, but we did okay. We got to level 15. I think that's a pretty good showing. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other nonsense and gubbins that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time.
So here we go. Let us start the battle for Penjonia. There's one lonely Santa taking on chickens all on his own, you lunatic. The dinosaurs are just eating the tables. You're from the future. You should be able to kill some tin hat Nazis. Come on. Do you not know how deadly chickens are? Oh, he does now.